Let me tell you a story that every title company knows by heart, even if they've never said it out loud. It starts like this. When a title company talks about what makes them different, you can typically count on three go-to answers: technology, knowledge, and service. Technology, sure, everyone's using SoftPro, Qualia, some kind of escrow platform, and e-signatures. Knowledge, absolutely. We're in a regulated industry. Truth be told, you either know what you're doing or you probably shouldn't be doing it. And then there's service. And this is where things get interesting. Because most title companies say, oh, we give great service, but what does that actually mean? Is it fast? Is it polite? Is it problem-free? Here's the truth. Service is often self-certified. There's no real standard, no measurable system. And in an industry built around some of the most emotionally charged, high-stakes transactions of people's lives, that's not just a missed opportunity, it's a disservice. Now picture this. It's closing day. The buyers journeyed through negotiations, inspections, loan documents, and a parade of signatures. They're stressed, they're tired, but they've made it. They walk into the title office, and what they get is, well, a clipboard, a lobby TV, a polite but rushed employee that says, we'll be with you shortly. They sit in a sterile room to sign paperwork. No warmth, just process. But what if that same buyer walked in and was greeted like they just arrived at a luxury hotel? Smiling faces, a warm, personalized welcome, a closing officer that knows their name, anticipates their needs, and makes them feel seen. The same paperwork, the same outcome, but a completely different experience. That's what GRACE is all about. GRACE stands for Greet, Respond, Anticipate, Care, Exceed. And behind that acronym are 15 service standards that transform closings from sterile transactions into signature experiences. Let's walk through them. A warm and sincere greeting. Service starts the moment they walk or call in. Use their name, smile, make it personal. You're not just opening a file, you're welcoming someone into a defining life moment. A fond farewell. How you end matters just as much as how you begin. Whether it's handing off the keys or finishing a refinance, leave them with warmth and good wishes for what comes next. Congratulate your real estate partners and reaffirm your commitment to their ongoing success. Anticipate and fulfill needs. Good service responds, but great service predicts. Have water ready, pens at the seats, and chairs positioned ready to be sat in. Are your real estate partners working on something especially stressful? Beat them to the punch by resolving their problems before they realize they could be problems. Think 2 steps ahead. They'll never forget it. Escort, don't point. Never say it's over there, or you can find that on our website. Walk with them, guide them, whether it's to the closing room, through a document, or on to the next steps. Escort with intention, and don't leave your client until you're sure their needs have been satisfied. Be prompt and polished with your communication. Service doesn't stop at the desk. Phones should be answered within 3 rings, when possible. Always ask permission before placing a client on hold. Emails should be acknowledged or responded to with acknowledgement within 24 hours. Treat social media messages like a text, prompt and professional. Responsiveness is reassurance. Smile and make eye contact. We underestimate how far a sincere smile and consistent eye contact can go. It's not just polite, it's connective. It says, you're in good hands. Own and resolve complaints. Problems will happen. What matters is how we handle them. Listen to a client's concerns. Take ownership to resolve their concerns quickly, whether you're the source of their problems or not. And always follow up. The best reputations are built on how we can save the day. Personal appearance does matter. People often decide if they trust you before you even speak, based on what they see. Dress intentionally. Keep your space clean. Present yourself like someone who's protecting the most important asset of people's lives. Dressing intentionally doesn't have to mean a suit and tie, but mirror the professional expectations of the climate in which you work. If your clients are selling $10 million luxury properties, a suit and tie is probably a good idea. If you're working with first-time homebuyers or in an artistic community such as Asheville, dress at least a step above your audience. Your clients want to feel protected and reassured. Strive for daily improvement. Every interaction is a chance to learn and improve. Be curious, ask for feedback, refine. Because excellence isn't just one big gesture, it's 1,000 small ones. Integrate your service standards into your regular staff meetings and hold each other accountable. Encourage each other. Support day-to-day improvement. Protect privacy. We deal with sensitive data that requires trust. Safeguard documents, secure your screens, and be discreet. You're not just handling paperwork, you're handling someone's financial identity. Be a team player. Service isn't just one person's job, it's everyone's. Support each other. Communicate clearly, step in where needed. There's no such thing as "that's not my job." The client sees one team, not individual departments. Closing transactions is everyone's job. Maintain positive energy. Closings can be stressful. Emotions will run high. Meet that energy with calm, warmth, and clarity. You set the emotional tone. Make it steady, positive, confident, and reassuring. Your clients will decide how confident to be in you based on how confident you are in your abilities. Know the market. Know your clients. Be informed, be relevant. Know what's happening locally and what your clients are celebrating or even struggling with. Acknowledge their struggles with support and celebrate their achievements with small gestures. A token of your appreciation in celebration of their wins at the end of a closing is a memory that will last. Preserve the ambiance. The environment matters. Keep your workspace tidy, let ambient music set the tone, and refrain from personal communication when the client can see you. You're creating a memory. Make sure it feels as elevated as the service you're delivering and focus on the client, not yourself. Be an ambassador of your brand. Whether you're at work, at a networking event, or grabbing coffee with your name badge on, you are the brand. Carry it with integrity, consistency, and pride, being mindful of how your actions represent the work you do. These are the standards. This is the system. This is grace. It's not a checklist. It's not just customer service. It's a mindset, a commitment, a promise to lead with grace and close with confidence every single time. Because when a client walks into your office, they're not just closing on a home, they're closing on their dream. And the way that we show up in that moment is what they'll remember long after the signature's dry. So let's make it unforgettable. Ralston & Anthony offers bespoke services to help you and your team implement the Grace service standards and measure the success of your intentions. Talking to us is complimentary, so introduce yourself and tell us about your title company. Reserve time with our team on our website at www.ralstonandanthony.com. Let's lead with grace, and together, let's close with confidence.